What do I always do on the screen? 번역, translation. Now, of course, the key expression here you're trying to take away is I've realized. So altogether, 번역의 중요성을 깨달았어요. I've realized the importance of translation. And of course, you can take the I've realized blah, blah, blah and apply to different contexts. Let's take a look at our second example. 운동의 중요성을 깨달았어요. 뭐뭐의 중요성을 깨달았어요. I've realized the importance blah, blah, blah. 운동. 운동 is workout or sports, right? But in this sense, I think you're trying to talk about exercising, right? Because that's what's really good for you. So I'm going to say, I've realized the importance of exercising. I've realized the importance of exercising. Now, 운동 is, again, sports, workout, going to the gym. It could be a number of things, but I just chose exercising because that's what all of those sports have in common. Okay, so one more time, repeat after me. 운동의 중요성을 깨달았어요. I've realized the importance of exercising. One last time, I've realized the importance of exercising. Let's utilize it in the third context as well. 연습의 중요성을 깨달았어요. I've realized the importance of, what's 연습? I know you guys know. Practice makes perfect. Practicing. I've realized the importance of practicing. 연습의 중요성을 깨달았어요. I've realized the importance of practicing. One last time, repeat after me. I've realized the importance of practicing. And of course, let's take a look at our second expression for the day. So this expression reviews 혼자 결심하면 항상 좌절해요. I certainly hope you remember. Now the point here was 혼자 결심하면. 혼자 결심하면. Right? I hope you remember. What was it? A. 약속. A promise. To who? To yourself. To myself. 항상. Always. Ends up. 좌절하게 만든다. Upsetting me. Now, of course, the point here was a promise to myself, blah, blah, blah. 혼자 결심하면 항상 좌절해요. A promise to myself always ends up upsetting me. So let's read the sentence just one more time. A promise to myself always ends up upsetting me. 혼자 결심하면 항상 좌절해요. A promise to myself always ends up upsetting me. Now, of course, we have several other ways to utilize this in a different expression. So let's take a look at our second example. 혼자 결심하면 막막하기만 해요. A promise to myself is 막막하다. Unfortunately, there's no direct translation, but 막막하면 뭔가 이렇게 꽉 막혀있는 길에 다가온 것 같죠? A promise to myself is like a dead end. There's no right turn, left turn, there's no options. A dead end. 혼자 결심하면 막막하기만 해요. A promise to myself is like a dead end. One last time, repeat after me. A promise to myself is like a dead end. Of course, we can utilize this in a different context as well. Let's take a look. 혼자 결심하면 지키기 힘들어요. 혼자 결심하면 a promise to myself 지키기 힘들어요. There's many ways to say, but you could say difficult to keep. 지키다, to keep, right? Difficult or hard is 힘들다. So altogether, a promise to myself is difficult to keep. One last time, repeat after me. A promise to myself is difficult to keep. Okay, so we're at the end of all the translating process and you are officially ready to move on to, do you know what we're moving on to? Twitter Writing 140. Welcome back to Twitter Writing 140. This is where we take some of your creative tweets and we see what we can do with it. We see what expressions we can utilize. All right, with no further ado, let's listen to what we have ready for today.
담배 끊겠다고 결심한 지 벌써 10년째지만 참 쉽지 않은 것 같다.
숙제할 것은 산더미인데 그냥 잠자기로 결심했어요. 다시 한번 결심하는데 다시 결혼을 한다면 절대 코 안 고는 남자랑 해야겠다.
Alright, so those were some really nice comments we had. Okay, so let's move on to the screen and start translating. Okay, 담배 끊겠다고 결심한 지 벌써 10년째지만 참 쉽지 않은 것 같다. Yeah, it's really hard to kick a habit, right? Here's what you had to say. I make resolution stop smoking 10 years already, but it is not easy. Now, I like that you started with the verb make, but you made a resolution, right? This happened in the past, so you need a past tense. I made, and there's one resolution that you're talking about in this sense, so I made a resolution. Okay, there's a space right there. Hopefully you kind of caught that. I made a resolution to stop smoking. To stop smoking 10 years already. Now, you can go either one way or the other. It has been already 10 years, or it happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago. But